Yo, what's up, Lego builders? Welcome to Coconut Brick Studios. Excuse me. For the good old Saturday live stream. Let me pull up the chat. All right, who do we got with us today? Welcome to the stream, CT7567, Legsterd, Sprickalot, Virgil P, 66 Bricks, Miss the Beast, I almost said Mr. Beast. Music King, what's up, man? And Sarix PL, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Sorry, I've got like a frog in my throat or something. I was playing a ton of basketball today. And got like, I guess like a little chest cold or something, so that's been acting up. So sorry if I clear my throat a bunch. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Excited to stream. What's up, Will? How you doing, my man? And Luke Kerr. Welcome, boys. Just got home with another $50 lot. Heck yeah, dude. Growing that collection. So, you guys can probably see. Kind of working on something a little special. Let's see if you guys can see what's going on. So, I actually decided to kind of change what I'm going to be doing up here, up top. So there's actually not going to be rock work right here. I've built a platform right here. I'm going to build like a little landing platform that's going to sit up here for like, you know, emergency vehicles and stuff. And so we're going to have like a little bit of a raid or a battle happening up here. Hey, what's up, Casey? Welcome. Commander Crashed, Hamster, welcome to the stream. I'm building the UCS gunship, dude. That's awesome. Congratulations on scoring that. So it's just going to be a little landing pad, something just big enough for like one of these separatist shuttles to sit on. Plan on getting the Bad Batch shuttle for Christmas. Nice. I got the ship and then never built it. Like, I still need to build it. I probably should build it if I paid all the money to, you know, get it. So the plan for today is I'm going to be working on this platform right here. We'll see how far I go, because I am gassed. I'm so tired. I haven't played basketball in a long time, so I was pretty out of shape. But I'm going to try to get some good progress done on this little plateau area up here. What's up, Boba channel? Welcome to the stream. What's your question, Legsters? Coconut, where would you place the Lego bonsai tree and the flowers in the toy store? Probably... Man, I don't know. That's actually a good question. I didn't even think about that. Where it would be. I don't know where I'd put it, to be honest. Because I was going to say, like in the 18 plus section, but some of those 18 plus sets are Star Wars sets. So, I don't know. Can you guys hear the music all right? Hey, what's up, Lego Clone Productions? Can I guess a number between 1 and 5? I can. 3. So do you guys think, so I'm going to put a little landing platform right here. Should I put lights surrounding the landing platform, or should I just leave it blank? What do you guys think? Hey, what's up, Cyclone Bricks? Welcome. I just watched Anakin commit a war crime. Which war crime was that? In my toy store, they placed it at the puzzle section. Okay, I get that. It's a little strange, but it makes sense to me. Dude, what's up, Republic Studs? How you doing, my man? Thanks for coming out to a stream. I appreciate it. I'm just working on Cato Neimoidia. So to catch anybody up who just joined, I am going to be building in this section right here. So instead of having like the cliff wall right here, it's actually going to come in right here at an angle and then jut back this way. So there's going to be a little plateau right here, and I'm going to be putting an emergency landing pad on here, something for like a separatist shuttle or like a small ship. You know, if that way, if things are going bad on the city or someone needs a place to evacuate, they've got like this little secret pad or whatever, you know what I mean? Hey, Commander Crashed with the $1 dono. You guessed the number. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. So I always guess 3. Like if anybody ever asks me to guess, 3 is one of my go-to numbers. So that's why I did that. I'm good. You've been killing it with these mocks. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been trying to go all in on mocks. Like I've been putting out a bunch of different other kinds of content, and none of that stuff seems to do well. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go all in on mocks. See if that'll help the channel. What are you up to today, Republic Studs? Could you maybe one day make a pretty large scale Dathomir mock from either the Clone Wars or the Jedi Fallen Order? Maybe. Should I get the UCS Republic gunship or the Mos Eisley Space Cantina? Whew. That's a tough one because the Republic gunship is sweet. That's an epic set, but that cantina comes with some pretty sweet minifigures. So are you more of like a minifigure collector or a set collector? Because if you're more into the minifigs and stuff, you would probably enjoy the cantina more, I would imagine, just because, you know, you get 21 or something exclusive minifigures, whereas the gunship you only get 2 and they're not that great if we're being honest. But if you're into like the builds, I'd probably go with the gunship. I know that's not a definitive answer, but you know, just depends on like what your preference is. Hey, what's up, SW Bricks and Figs? How you doing, my man? Mock building extraordinaire. Soon to be castle mock building extraordinaire. I saw your little work in progress pic of your castle mock, SW. It's looking good. I like that little door you got there. All right, I gotta grab some pieces. I'll be right back. There's some there. Weird. I had the pieces. Oh, here they are. I was just about to say I had the pieces yesterday. Oh, got a bunch of people joining. I have the UCS Slave One collection. That's a solid set right there. Hey, Will Bricks Productions. What's up, man? The mock's looking snazzy. I appreciate it. So, had a bunch of people join, so I'm gonna explain what's going on here. So I was trying to think of ways to spice up the rock work, because no matter how much detail I put into this rock work, it's still going to get kind of boring because it's literally just rocks. So I decided to cut a chunk out of the rock work right here. So basically what's going to happen is this rock work is going to come back this way and it's going to jut back this way, basically creating a little plateau right here. And I'm currently putting a small landing platform on there. So it's going to hold, you know, something small like a separatist shuttle or like some kind of escape craft, And then we're gonna have like some clone commandos or something raiding this area up here in the lock, just to help spice it up and to give you guys some more Easter eggs, as well as helping me not have to build so much rock work. Hey, what's up, Ben Bricks? How you doing? Coconut yesterday got a package for Kiros and I plan to open it today. Nice. Congrats, man. Dude, yeah, I agree with you, Ronan. It's going to be sweet. What's up? Let's see. Can't wait to start the mock building again. Haven't done it in a while. Are you still working on your Venator wheel bricks, or are you taking a break from that and doing something else? Yeah, I was trying out a cool little technique. Was pretty fun, but so part intensive. Yeah, I agree with you, man. As you know, I'm working on that castle mock, and it is very, very part heavy. Like, you know what I mean? You need like 15 different parts to build like a foot of Lego, or like, you know what I mean? Like 5 bricks high, you're like 50 bricks in, you're like, I'm just mowing through my parts. Are you going to be standing the whole stream? Yeah, unfortunately. That's the problem with building tall mocks, is I have to stand, because if I sit down like this, I can't see the top. I'm taking a small Star Wars break and building the haunted house. Oh, you ended up getting it. That's an appropriate set for these days. The kind of the spooky theme coming. By the way, Coconut, do you know how crazy this mock is? It's not normal to build something so big. It's so cool. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I think sometimes I get lost in the desire to like be the best mock builder I can be. That I don't want to say I hate on my own projects, but I get frustrated with them because they're not, I don't even know how to explain it. But like sometimes I can't see it like through the lens that you guys see it. You know what I mean? Like I see it, I'm like, oh man, this isn't looking very good. I wish it was bigger. So I appreciate you saying that. I'm trying to be better at not doing that. Part of it is like, when you're just always trying to like push yourself to be better, you raise the bar pretty high. And I feel like I raised it pretty high pretty quick with Utapau. So I was like, well, I got to top that. So I think I might actually, after this mock, I'm tempted to kind of scale things down a little bit and go something. I'll have to figure out a way to make it interesting still, but I'm thinking about scaling down a little. Coconut, can you add... can you add the UCS acclimator? I wish I could. I just don't know where I would put it, because the city is going to be most of the center right there. And so, there wouldn't really be anywhere for it to go, unfortunately. It would be cool, though, if I could include it. I am about to start doing the Venator series. Week 1 is next week. Okay, cool. Yeah, when it's all just a load of tiny parts, it's crazy. Speaking of castle mocks, yeah, I kind of want to show you guys. I know this is a little detour, but this is what I'm working on right now. I'm trying to start work on like a castle tower and like what my walls are going to look like. And you can see, like, look at all the different parts that go into just building one wall. So yeah. That's the interesting thing that I'm trying to get used to with castle is like, it's bad if you're efficient with the parts. You almost need to be excessive with how much you use the parts. It's interesting. Because, rock work, I'm like, okay, how can I make these rocks go as far as possible with the parts I have? With castle, it's like, use as many pieces as you can. What do you think that Solid Brick Studio project will be? Some kind of, I don't know. Because here's the thing, a lot of people are saying Endor, and like, it just doesn't look like Endor to me. It could be Endor, I don't know what else it would be, just because it's like, I'm guessing it's going to be from the Imperial era because of all the stormtroopers. So I can't think of another really like heavy forested planet that's like super well known. So, I just don't know. Bro, you definitely don't appreciate your mocks enough. It's crazy. I know. I need to It's just hard. You guys know how it goes. Like, just trying to be like, oh, I gotta be the best. Gotta put up the best mocks. And then sometimes if my mock updates don't do as well, you know, that kind of takes some of the fun out of it, some of the excitement out of it, unfortunately. It shouldn't be that way. That's just kind of how it is, the reality of life. But I'm hoping to be better at that, to just appreciate the projects and not focus so much on like, oh, how many views is this getting? Like, you know, how well is this doing? How popular is it? Because yeah, it's a pretty cool project if you think about it. Like, how many giant mocks are there out there where it's two giant cliffs with a city in between? It's pretty crazy. Coconut, I completely get it. As humans, we tend to criticize ourselves a lot. We don't give ourselves enough credit. Yeah, I agree. Yo, what's up, Titanium? How's it hanging, my man? That castle looks dope. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Looks sweet. Let's go. It's looking sick. Thank you. I'm so excited. Freaking SW Bricks and Figs and Michigan Bricks just ruined my budget because they got me into doing castle. I guess we kind of all got each other into doing it, but I'm full on. Like, I made a big order last night, got more stuff for castle. Probably gonna make another order today, castle stuff. It's so fun. Castle's awesome. I really hope we see a revival of castle stuff. I feel like it's coming. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. Okay, I'm caught up. I think his mock is a random mix of stuff. I mean, I saw a previous list Starfighter in the mock. Yes, that's what I was confused. Because he said, like, he's going to showcase sets. And so you would think they wouldn't all be from the same era. Or you would think they would be, but it wouldn't be if he's displaying all the sets because they came from different areas. So we'll see what happens. Either way, it's going to be epic. I'm so excited. And the nice thing is he premiered it before I go to work on Monday, so I get to watch it. I get to watch it live with you guys. Because a lot of the times, you know, when someone premieres something, I'll be at work, so I don't get to watch it till later. Gonna head out. Got a bunch of studying to do. Peace. Nice. Good luck with the studying, man. Coconut, how's the Black Falcon army coming? Mine just hit 38, but planning to double it in the next order. Double it? Holy cow, dude. Let's see. I want to say I've got 7 more on the way. Trying to think. My problem is I'm trying to build 2 armies at the same time. So I have an opposing faction. They're going to be like the rival to the Black Falcons. And they're really expensive. They're just super hard minifigure to find. So I'm trying to buy those guys up too. How's your tournament night army coming? The Black Ravens SW? Because I think last time we talked, you said you'd kind of pick those guys as like one of the factions that was going to square off against your Black Falcons. Love your content. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Sharkbite. I appreciate it. For a second, I thought this was Utapau. Ooh. Bacon bricks with the Utapau flashbacks. Favorite Star Wars planet is definitely Naboo. Naboo is so beautiful. And I just like the diversity on it, all the different biomes and stuff. I ordered some Black Falcons, so hopefully it comes soon. Yeah, I ordered a bunch. Unfortunately, Bricks and Pieces takes forever. Like, they take so long. So that's why you gotta buy them, and you gotta buy it in large quantities. So that's kind of the downside to Bricks and Pieces, is like, if I'm gonna buy from them, I'm gonna make a big old order. You know what I mean? Speaking of armies, SW, can you believe how many Black Falcon Knights Shy Time has? That is, like, I saw his army and I was like, how are you nobody's gonna beat that. There's no way. He's got like, what, 570 or something like that? It's insane. It's awesome, it's cool, but it's also insane. Dropped a piece. Who are you using for the opposition? Those tournament nights are so pricey and hard to get. They're coming harder to find, but now got about 15. I'm going with these bad boys. So it was between, I was trying to decide between the Bear Knight or the Frightening Knight, whatever you want to call it, and the old school Dragon Knights that squared off against the Lion ones. Ultimately, I went with the Frightening the Bear Knights because they just look a little bit more detailed. Like some of the older Knights just they don't look as good, not as detailed. Hey, what's up, Director KW? How you doing, man? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. How's your day going? You got work today or you got the day off? Elias Marshall, welcome as well, and Zombos Gaming and TJL Productions. We got a lot of people popping in today. I'm gonna move this a little bit closer. I want you guys to really see what's going on here. It's gonna get a little shaky for a second here, so sorry. There we go. Now you guys can actually see what's going on. So you can see I've got the landing pad is going to go right here, and then right now I'm just building the terrain to go around it. Shar went crazy, dude. He went crazy. The only problem is he doesn't have anybody to fight with. He's only got Black Falcons. So I had a thought, why did Smaug call Thor Oakenshield even though that's a name here after Smaug took over Erebor? I just feel like dragons just kind of, they seem to be very intelligent, like, you know what I mean? Like, he probably heard about like Thorin's reputation growing over the years, because if you think about it, he's probably not stupid. He knows at some point some dwarf is gonna come back, you know, and try and retake Erebor. So he's probably, you know, trying to keep an eye out on Thorin and just keep tabs on him and see what he's up to. That's my guess. All right, see you in a little bit, 66. Thank you, Elias. I appreciate it. They're growing on me too. Absolutely love them. I've got 15 of them too. Trying to add some cool helmets. Yeah, I've got some really cool helmets. I'll have to send you a picture. SW. I've got some really cool ones coming on the way. They're actually from like a really random Lego line. It's not even Lego Castle. But they look pretty cool. I was like, yeah, I'll try them out. Because yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about those knights is they're all the exact same. There isn't really any diversity. Which makes sense since it's just a CMF. Doing good. Have the day off and tomorrow as well as for the near future. Oh nice, got a little break coming your way. Coconut, what about those old orcs as a side army? Yes, Music King. So they're gonna be kind of like what she said, Music King. They're gonna be like a side army. So I'm growing my orc army as well because I really loved the orc armies growing up, and I still really like them. So they're gonna like come in from time to time, and probably I'm anticipating they're probably going to go up against both factions, kind of like a wild card, you know? Sometimes they're going up against Black Falcons, sometimes they're going up against the Bear Knights, just because they're, you know, a wild, unpredictable group of people, or orcs. Sorry I was a little late, was watching the old Minecon 2021 live show with Firmly Dynamic, just finished up, so I'm here. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. Like I told these guys, I played basketball like the entire morning this morning, so I'm exhausted. So we'll see how long I can actually stream. Hoping to get a decent stream in. But I might have to go. I have to end it a little bit early. Favorite soda? To be honest, I don't drink soda. Like, not like one of those people who like hates it. I didn't really drink it a lot growing up in high school, just because of just growing up, like my parents didn't let me drink it, and then in high school I did it because of sports, so I never really got into the habit of drinking soda. That being said, I drink a ton of lemonade. I absolutely love lemonade. Hey, I win 6 wins in a row. Final game today against the football team. Dude, congrats, man. That's awesome. Man, basketball is fun, but I can't shoot from far. Any tips? Shoot with your legs. I know a lot of people tend to shoot with their arm. Bring all the power up from your legs, and then use your arm as more of like a guide. That's one thing that I've noticed that's really helped me over the years, because I tend to put a lot of power in my arms, especially when you get tired after you've been playing for a while. You know, your legs start to get weak and you start to use your arms more, and then your shots start to get more and more off. Would you sell one of your custom gunships? I mean, if I was offered the right price, I probably would. Yeah, I've kind of developed a few variants of my own knight with different helmets, armors for knights, spearmen, archers. That's the cool thing about medieval stuff, is you get to develop different classes of warrior. Because I've kind of been doing the same thing. You've got your spearmen who look like this. You've got your archers, axe wielders, cavalry, like your heavy knights. It's really fun. Like I've been having so much fun with my castle stuff. The problem is it's so expensive. You know what I mean? Because it's all old and hard to find stuff. But there, so the platform's done. Whoa, I see a giant yellow block. Dude, Director KW. Thought I would drop this off for the awesome vids and content you've been putting out there lately, especially your medieval stuff. Keep up the awesome work and look forward to seeing more. Dude, thank you. That is very generous of you, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You have been a great friend and supporter of the channel, so I appreciate it. I will make sure to use the money wisely. Of course, it'll be for Lego, but you know what I mean. Whew, I gotta recover from that. I gotta take a second and process. How much for one of your custom gunships? It'd be expensive. I'd probably do like $275 or something. Exactly, I agree. It's so cool. If only we had more variation currently available. I wish, that's why I wish Lego would do more castle stuff, because then they could bring back all of this stuff. You know what I mean? And then we could get variation, because at the time, you know, there was some variation, but like now, because I really have to hunt for some of the parts, because I've been, so take for example these guys. If I want to buy any kind of accessory for these guys, it has to be in pearl dark gray. So not only do I have to find a helmet that looks good, I have to find it in pearl dark gray, which has been a challenge. But so I agree with you, SW. If like they started putting stuff like that out more, then stuff wouldn't be so expensive. I could probably do more. Because like I'm making these special, like, I don't want to call them commando units, but they're basically going to be like, they protect the king. So they're like the king's royal guard, and I want them to be kind of decked out all fancy. So I'm going to give them, they're going to have breastplates on. They're going to have, you know, they're going to have detail on the legs. They're going to have special weapons. They're going to have like the special Lord of the Rings helmets that the Rohirrim wear. Dude, those Rohirrim helmets are like $2 a piece. Ridiculous. Anyways, use it for whatever you want. It's yours after all. Yeah, thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. Coconut SW you could use in real life. Knights like Templars, Teutonics, Kingdom of Jerusalem. Yeah, I mean if they... You mean like... What do you mean by in real life? What do you mean by that? All this medieval talk makes me want to get more into it. If any of you guys haven't seen, I have a medieval YouTube channel that I just started. So if you're interested in subscribing, it's called Coconut's Kingdom. I'm gonna post some medieval stuff on Coconut Brick Studios still, but that's gonna be like the bulk of like my medieval projects over there. So if you're into that kind of stuff, I'd recommend checking it out. Oh, you want to see welcome back 66. You want to see one of my custom gunships? I've got one right here. So this is the M5. This is the normal version, no variant. I have the Wolfpack one as well. Honestly, they're both pretty much the same. I don't really have one I prefer more than the other. This one has actually been modified by myself. So I made the wings longer, and I made the missile turrets longer as well. And I'm actually going to modify the troop bay right here. I'm going to replace some of this tile with plate so I can put more guys in there. Oh yeah, exactly. I spent so much on small quantities from so many different sellers. Yeah, it's so true. Like, it's so annoying because, yeah, that store will have like maybe 5 things I want. I'm like, I can't get these in any other store, so I have to buy them. So then I'm paying shipping for that. And at the end of the day, I'm like, this is mostly just for me because I know, you know, my castle stuff doesn't do as well as my Star Wars stuff, so I can't even like write it off as like a business expense for myself, because I do that with Star Wars because I'm like, this is part of the job, like this is, you know, this is what I wanted to do with my life, so obviously I'm gonna have to spend money on it. But the castle stuff is like mostly just for fun, but it's good to have stuff like that in your life. I think Music King meant to use in real life knights. Oh, I gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, I might. The problem is the Black Falcons just look so cool, like the Bear Knights. That's kind of why I picked them, is because they look so good. Yeah, historically. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You and SW feel so like each other? You mean like we have similar content? We both have very similar tastes and interests, and like I feel like personality wise we are pretty similar. I'm like discount SW bricks and figs. I'm having a really bad day right now. Me and my friend did a little Photoshop prank and it looked like my friend had 500 subs. Now he blocked me and won't talk to me. That sucks. Why did you prank him? Coconut, what minifigures are you going to put in the gunships? That's a good question. Kind of depends on where I'm putting certain minifigures, because if I'm going to have the Wolfpack gunship in the mock, I might as well put Wolfpack troopers in the gunship, you know what I mean? Oh, shoot. Oh, probably be easier. I just save it all up and put it in one big haul video, and it seems to have been helping to save a little bit of money, if that makes sense. Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of doing the same thing. I've got a bunch of, because I've got a bunch of castle stuff that I want to show everyone and do some hauls on, but I'm waiting for my bricks and pieces order to come in, because I want to include all of those Black Falcon Knights, and then I've got like some other random, just like random, you know, stuff for medieval mocks. But it's taking its sweet time. Coconut, oh yeah, you read that. You could add some protecting a holy minifigure. Yeah, I've got some cool stuff planned. It's gonna be pretty sweet. I'm pretty excited. I haven't been this excited about projects in a long time. Which is saying something, because I was pretty excited about Utpao and like even Cato and Neimoidia and stuff. Nah, Coconut just copies everything I do. Basically, SW puts out a video, I'm like, hey, that's a cool video. Oh, that's funny. I definitely do look to your channel for like content and stuff like that, and just to see like, ooh, what does a good channel look like, or put out content. I look at your thumbnails a lot and stuff. Got a big castle all coming tomorrow, which should be cool. Nice. Bricks and Pieces is good, but it takes forever, and some of the prices are really bad. Yeah, some are really good, some are not good. Kind of like, it just depends. Depends on the piece. You kind of just have to do your research and figure out like, okay, what parts are worth buying on Bricks and Pieces, and what pieces are worth buying on Bricklink. Hey, welcome to the stream, Star Max. How you doing today? Are you feeling any better? Remember you said you were kind of under the weather last time. So I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's kind of jut in this direction and then come back here, and then it's going to come around right here, and there'll be another wall back there. Hoping the more I get built on this, the more it'll make sense. Can you guys hear the music all right? You have a cool channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I try. I like to think it's doing pretty good. I'm kidding. I'm not a very good example. Follow. I do the same with your channel. It's a great way to learn for sure. I mean, that's how it goes. Like, the good channels are the channels that learn from each other, and like, you know, oh, this is working for this guy. I'll try it for here. This is not working for this guy. We'll try that out. I think that's one way the Lego community has really changed. Because I've been, not that I've been in the community for a long time, but I feel like as far as like regular uploaders and people who are pretty active, I've been around for, you know, a decent amount of time. People are a lot more connected than they were before. Like when I first started, people didn't really help each other out, weren't like super close. It was kind of weird. Not that there was animosity, but yeah, I don't know. It was just different times. Thanks for asking, Coconut. I'm way better, but I still haven't recovered my voice. That's kind of how I'm feeling, dude. I got a little thing in my chest today. Like, take for example, Solid Brick Studios and the Brick Wiz. I learn a ton. Like, I watch their videos. They make good videos, but I mostly watch their videos to learn, like, how to do good B-roll, what a good video looks like, how to do a good thumbnail. Like, they're the masters when it comes to Lego content. I don't even know where I'm going with that. I'm kind of just rambling at this point. Welcome to the stream, Doc. How you doing, man? Watched her little carameled apple stream the other day. Almost made me want some carameled apples. Almost, but not quite. For some reason, I can just never get myself to actually want a carameled apple. I think they look really good. I've seen some like super delicious ones, but I just can never get myself to eat one for some reason. Yeah, always good watching those two for great techniques. Too bad they don't upload a whole lot. Like, obviously they've got their lives to live, but sometimes I'm like, man, upload. I need to learn. Do not eat carameled apples if you have a mustache. Why does it just get in your mustache? True, David has literally like an entire film studio at his house. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, but in his comment section or in his description, he posts all of the equipment he uses, and I've looked into it sometimes before because I'm like, kind of want to like use some of the stuff he's using. They're like thousands of dollars. Like his equipment is so expensive, which makes sense. That's kind of what he does for a living, but doesn't make as much sense for me to spend that much. I trust you to build something beautiful. Well, thank you. I'm gonna go one by ones. Something like that, maybe. Hey, what's up, Republic Clones? And Austin, welcome. I've just been having sliced apples with caramel dip. I know a fair amount of people who do that too. I just don't really like caramel. That's kind of my main problem. I'm a caramel guy. Doesn't he run a wedding photography video business? Yeah, so he's a videographer. So he does weddings, he does photo shoots, he does all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. He's got a pretty slick little business there. Like YouTube. Apparently, like YouTube doesn't really even pay. Like he gets a lot of his money outside of YouTube, which is pretty crazy. Considering he probably makes a decent amount on YouTube. Dang it. How detailed will the suspended city be? It'll be pretty detailed because it's going to be like, it'll be an actual city. Like that's where the main battle will be taking place. So even though these are going to be big and take up a lot of the mock, I'm probably going to spend a lot of the video, the showcase, showing you guys the city. So I'd like it to be as detailed as possible. Also depends on my budget. Been making a ton of mocks and customs lately. I've been working on a V-Wing concept, made a V19 Lancer speeder, now making a Delta Squad. Wow. Going hard, dude. That's a lot of projects. SW, if I ever have a wedding, I'm hiring him. I don't care about the price. That would be pretty cool. I'd be like, yeah, Solid Brick Studios filmed my wedding. That's so cool. I might go back to college and get some qualifications in videography and stuff. Yeah, I've told, because I got my degree in graphic design, so there was in digital media, there was a little bit of like videography, not as much as I would have wanted, considering what I do and like what I'm going into. So I've told my wife a few times, like, oh man, if I ever go back to school, I would love to go back and go into like videography or film. That would be so much fun. We'll see if it ever happens, just because, college is expensive. Maybe one day. I ordered a Jonak order weeks ago and they won't respond to any of my emails. What should I do? You can reach out to him on Instagram. I don't know if you've checked there because he's had problems like that before in the past. And I've reached out and talked to him on Instagram. A lot of the times he just gets overwhelmed. Seems like he kind of bites off more than he can chew. That would make any wedding 10 times better, I know, right? Although I'd probably just be distracted. I'd probably just be talking to him about Star Wars the whole time. Which probably wouldn't be good on my wedding day. What's up, Gary? Welcome to the stream. How you hanging today? How you doing? Do you know the rough size of the city? I can measure right now. So the city will be probably, as of right now, I'm planning on it being just over 3 feet long. It's gonna be a big one. Big old city. Because, like, you know, as big and massive as these cliffs are, they're only here to support that city. This city's gonna be the centerpiece of the mock. So it's gonna be massive. Oh, sick, I didn't know you did that. I wish I went down that route for the first time. Dude, it helps so much. Like, it helped my channel in so many ways. Just because, you know, you learn the graphic design, you learn videography. You basically just learn to be more fluent and more, like, agile in the digital world, which, you know, translate to YouTube really well. I designed my logo myself. I used to have like a little intro that I'd play on my videos. I designed that myself. It was really helpful. And like I learned about good lighting techniques, filming, editing, all that. Coconut taking videography when he's 73. How you doing, youngins? Are Legos still the cool thing? Legos will still be cool to me in 73, or when I'm 73, that's for sure. Is that a Lego pirate ship or a non-Lego pirate ship behind you? This is non-Lego, so I collect boats. It's a pirate ship, got some cannons on the side. I collect like little sailing ships, and so I got that when I was in Cape Cod last year. Those are just like some of the side things. That's one of the side things I like to collect. Yeah, it's gonna be big. It's not gonna be a minifigure scaled city, obviously, because then it would have to be massive. But it's gonna be big enough that like a full scale battle is gonna be taking place, you know, in the mock. Got to go. Have a great rest of your stream. Thanks for stopping by, SW. It's always a pleasure to have you on, man. Look forward to talking to you later. Hope you have a good day. I think Mrs. Coconut's channel is kind of funny. Why? Just because of books? Because she does books or what? Next Coconut's mock. Yeah, it's going to be a pirate ship mock. Hold on a sec. I'm going to be right back. Sorry about that. I was trying to see if I could snag Mrs. Coconut to read the chat for me, because I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. Kind of sad we didn't see that Hobbit whole mock because of the set. Become a set in the Lego Idea selection yesterday. At least the sets they picked were pretty good. Yeah, I know, that does suck. I think they got a pretty solid selection. I feel like the selections have been kind of weak lately. So it was nice to see some good sets again. Like the piano, I thought was pretty lame. The typewriter, another really dumb one. Like, don't get me wrong, they were not ugly. It was just kind of like, why?
Hi.
Hi. I'm going to have Mrs. Coconut take over the chat for me because I'm starting to lose my voice.
Hi, everyone.
Do you want to sit down?
Sure.
Brought this over for me, but I can't sit down and see the mock, so just stand.
How is everyone today? I feel like it's been forever since I've been on the stream. What's that one talking about?
The recent Lego idea sets. Just the ones I was telling you about, like The Office.
The Office one, yeah, we're excited about that one. Hi Bacon Bricks. Hi Scott. How's it going? Will said, so I gave this $50 lot a quick run through and already found a bunch of mismatched Star Wars figs and pockets.
Ooh.
Sounds interesting.
Sounds like it was a worthy investment.
What is a $50 lot?
Just like a $50 lot of Lego. Both Legos.
I'm doing pretty good 66 bricks. I don't know. I just had a boring Saturday. I'm doing chores and I just barely got ready. And that's my day.
Boring.
Yeah. Hamter. He says, I wish Lego will release pirate sets.
That would be cool. I'd love to see a pirate come back.
Bacon Brick says, so I'm guessing this is Coconut Loves that Lego Ideas book set a couple years back. Which one is that?
It's a book and you open it up and it's got like Lego pop out stuff. So it opens and like Lego story pops up.
I think I've seen that. That sounds cool. I'd like to get a book set. Will wants to know, do you still have extra Chiati Moondies and Verisophies?
I did, but I stripped them for parts. Because because at first I was like, what am I going to do with all these? And I realized, just turn them into regular minifigures. So like I took the torsos and the capes and the stuff. Is my phone about to die?
Lego Clone Production says, moved all my Lego from my old Lego room to my new today. Ooh, I have a new Lego room.
Ooh, that's always exciting.
That's fun. 66 Brick says, I just finished packet 11 of the UCS finish.
How many packets are there? Probably like a million.
Hi Brickmaster, welcome to the stream. This is how is everyone doing? Great.
Just try not to lose my voice.
Let me come up with the chat. Hi Doc Samson, welcome. How's your day going? Brickmaster also said the mock is looking great.
Thank you. I'm pretty happy with this little section up here.
And Starmax wants to know how many extras did you have?
5 of each. I think. I bought a ton of those battle packs for the P1 realistic clone.
And oh yeah, 66 Brick says, Coconut, didn't you just use their bodies in your salute for my mom?
I did. Good eye. That was one of the recent projects. I used one of each, in fact. Yeah, I took the Verisophi minifigure as the wife, and then the Chiati Mundi minifigure body was the husband.
I see.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen that mock yet, go check it out. I just uploaded it yesterday, so it's still pretty new. I'm very happy with it. That's one of my favorite mocks I've put out in a long time.
Yeah, it looked really good. Will says, let Coconut know I'm going to send him something on Insta right after the stream.
Sounds good. I will keep an eye out for it.
Thanks for joining Starmax. He says he has to head out.
See you later, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a good Saturday.
Yeah. Have a grand rest of your day. Oh, and 66 bricks says 17 number of bags around 32 in the school.
Not bad.
Project. Mateo Lazy Martin joined the stream.
Wow, that's quite the name.
Quite the name. Welcome to the stream.
Pulling up all these plates because so I needed to make the platform longer, so I pulled up all the plate and I wasn't thinking and I just put them all back on. I'm gonna have to pull them out for a second time and then make the platform. Yeah, just thinking about other stuff. Just over here daydreaming. $69.
Lego Clone Productions also said he built the UCS gunship, and he thinks there are 530 sides and around 900 steps.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So I'm also impressed that you were able to take the time to figure that out.
Yeah, that you remember that. 66 Brick says, Coconut, I've made that mistake so many times.
It's so frustrating, like how many times I do that. Like I'm building and I realize I'm like, yo, I gotta take this apart. I take it apart, put it back together. I'm like, what am I doing?
And Brickmaster says, is that what you were building? Is what you were building supposed to be a lightning platform?
Yeah. So I kind of wanted to make this rock work a little bit more interesting and make another Easter egg to spice up the rock work. So I'm gonna be building a little landing platform right here, and then I'm gonna have like some Neimoidian higher ups trying to escape off the planet, and then having like a gunship and some clone troopers come swooping down to stop them. So I'm gonna cut back the rock work, and then I'm gonna have it come back like this, basically forming like a little plateau where this platform is.
Music King says, this looks very funky. Does it?
It does indeed.
It's like a mountain with a giant gray slab and two little arms sticking out.
Two little arms.
Two little...
Oh, because of the cables.
Yeah, Lego Clone Productions are a little late. We're at 71 likes now. He said he took away his likes to 69, but we're at 71.
Whoops.
66 says, Coconut, will Nuke Gunray have a gaming
Well, Newt Gunray won't be in the mock actually, because at the time of this taking place, he's on Utapau with General Grievous. So unfortunately, he won't be on his own home planet. Oh, bad, you hit it pretty hard.
Lego Clone Productions, have you ever heard the tragedy of overpriced Lego? Yes.
I live it every day.
Many times. Brickmaster wants to know, Coconut, I know this is not related to Star Wars, but what are your favorite castle themes? Royal Knights, Knights Kingdom, or Kingdoms?
I enjoyed Castle. So like with the trolls and the dwarves. I liked that one a lot. I liked Knight's Kingdom a lot as a kid. I don't know how much I would like it now. Because if I remember correctly, that one was a little bit more kind of like geared towards kids. So I might find it a little bit more childish. So yeah, I'd probably have to go with Castle as my favorite, just because that's what I collected the most of, and I think as far as the minifigures go, those are the ones that I liked the most.
Bacon bricks, coconut. Would you ever wear the glove filled with bullet ants?
No, I would never.
Isn't that like the thing
Yeah.
they do?
It's a rite of passage in certain, I can't remember what tribe, but people go and do it. Nah, I'd never do that. Seems extremely painful for no good reason. Here's the thing, I have a pretty high pain tolerance. I just have a hard time inflicting pain on myself for no good reason.
Yeah, I mean, seems healthy. Seems like a healthy thing to have on the channel. 66 bricks, coconut. What do you think about Nexo Knights? LOL.
Nexo Knights, I don't know. Like, I know my little brothers really liked them. I didn't really know much about them because by the time Nexo Knights was coming out, I was entering my dark age. From what I've seen, it just, I don't know, kind of like, Knights, but for children, like little kids. Not really my thing.
Music King says, if you have to choose a profession in Star Wars, what would you do?
Well, if I got to choose, I'd probably be like an arms dealer or something, just because there's always major wars going on. Yeah, maybe be like a higher up for Rathana. They're the company that built the ATTEs.
That would be cool. You could work for the ETT. Brickmaster says, personally, I think you would like the Kingdom Scouts and the Castle Medieval Market Village. They are such advanced brothers.
My sister has the medieval village. It was so cool. Yeah, so she got it for Christmas. It's a pretty cool set. I have looked into the jousting one. It's really expensive, unfortunately.
Spherical Bricks, welcome to the stream. Says hello there.
Welcome.
And Bacon Brick says, why does everyone forget about Indicom Corporations who made the ARC-170?
So the ARC-170s aren't as glamorous.
I think that it is crazy how you know all of this stuff. About who created this shit.
Is that crazy?
It's just crazy that there's so much
Lore?
Yeah.
Well, imagine that, but for Little Women.
I don't care about who made their stuff. Little Women.
You don't care who made the stuff?
Well, I mean, I guess it's a Civil War book, so I wanted to study about the Civil War times. Historical fiction is kind of different. Spherical Brick says the medieval cottage from Lego Ideas is such an awesome set.
Yeah, so is the Viking long ship. Have you guys seen that one? That one's sweet.
Music King, have you heard about the Republic Star Destroyers?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
And Brickmaster says Coconut knows his Star Wars.
I do.
He does. He knows his Star Wars.
I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to Star Wars, but I know a little. Know a few things.
Bacon Bricks always heard of Little Women, but never knew what it was about.
It's about a bunch of really tiny women during the Civil War era.
Wait,
They're
isn't
They're like a circus act, and they go around entertaining the troops.
isn't there someone who there's some show, I can't remember, but it was they read Little Women and they're like, I thought it was actually about Little Women, and I'm very disappointed. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Dang it. There was some. Oh no, it was actually a review. That's what it was. Because I was watching this video that was like going over like funny reviews on Goodreads, and one of them was reviewing Little Women, and it was like I thought it was actually about Little Women, and I'm very disappointed.
That's funny.
And it's actually just like a coming of age story about 4 sisters. Historical.
About as exciting as it sounds.
66 bricks. Coconut, I ordered some knight helmets since I have a bear knight without a helmet and a different knight which I want to swap the helmet out on. Depending on how I like it, I might buy more knights.
Nice.
Bear knights?
Bear knights. You like?
Bear knight.
You don't know what the bear knights are? These guys are bear knights.
Oh, those are bear knights?
Because their shield is a bear on it.
Bear knights.
Yeah, thought you'd like those.
Do they have shields?
They do, and the guy who sent them to me didn't finish putting the address, so it got returned to sender. So it's being sent back a second time.
That's awkward. Lego Clone Productions most emotional moment in Star Wars. I think you want to say what it is.
For me, most emotional. Trying to think which parts evoke the most emotion from me. Probably episode 3, just like Anakin's turn to the dark side. Pretty sad. His final duel with Obi-Wan when he chokes Padme. Well, I wouldn't say like sad, but like, emotional. It would be those scenes. Cause, huh? Yeah, moving. What do you guys think? What's the most emotional scene or part from Star Wars? Maybe when Jar Jar Binks makes contact with that camel-looking thing. You guys remember that scene on Tatooine? That evokes some serious emotion.
Spherical Brick says Anakin versus Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Workmaster says, which Castle series has Bear Knights? I don't recall that series.
They are a CMF, a custom minifigure. They come from Series 15.
I don't know what you guys are saying.
Custom minifigures are like, when they sell a little minifigure in the bag. So like these guys would come in a bag, and they're a series would come out with a certain amount of minifigures, and they'd all come in these bags, and you'd buy the blind bags hoping you got all the minifigures.
66 Brick says the most emotional part of Star Wars is when the clone who punched a droid died.
Forgot about that one.
My most emotional part of Star Wars is I hate sand.
That's the most emotional part to you. Probably from Borden.
Does he know how much sand is in his future? Just kidding.
There's no sand in his future.
Music King says when Han died and Obi lost the Mando Queen, don't recall the name, but for whom he had feelings.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. That one's definitely the most emotional one for me. Duchess Satine or whatever. Especially because you didn't expect it. At least I didn't as a kid. That happened. I was like, what? They didn't.
Wait, when is that?
It's in the Clone Wars.
Oh. My son said I was really confused. I was like, what are you talking about? Deacon Brick says, I feel bad for the clone who got chopped in half in the Citadel.
Yeah, that's rough too.
Music King says, Heavy is also a sad death.
Yeah. He's a clone trooper.
So many sad deaths.
A lot of dead clone troopers.
Brickmaster, you were all wrong. The saddest by far is when the best Vanguard died.
You remember that part?
I remember you showing me that video.
It's a good video.
Best Vanguard.
That was a good video.
Yeah.
Comment section in that video is lit. I don't think there's been a better comment section ever.
Ever in any video.
We peaked as a human. I almost said we puked. We peaked as a human society with that comment section.
Isn't that just from the video games?
Yeah.
Or is it from any of the movies?
Well, he's Lego. How long have we been streaming for? A minute, an hour 10. We're gonna go for about 5 more minutes probably. So I gotta wrap up filming for this week of Cato Neimoidia. So here's what I got done. Zoom in so you guys can see. So I got this top part all plated off and tiled off, and then I got the landing platform in. It's just big enough to hold one of these. See, it fits on there perfectly. Probably have it like that or something. I may not even have it on the mock, we'll see. And then I'm gonna have a big set of blast doors right here. That'll lead like into like this, some kind of like cave base or like some tunnel that, you know, leads from the city, whatever. Probably have like some little random stuff around, maybe like some barrels. Just your classic like landing pad stuff. But I think so far it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty pleased. It came together fairly quickly. I was both surprised and pleased. Basically what I'm trying to say is I was very pleased with this. A lot of pleasure.
Maybe zoom back out.
Yeah. Why?
Because it's just like very hard for me. This is dumb.
You don't like it being zoomed in on you?
These comments. Master said I almost died of sorrow when I saw him fall out of the 2006 slave line.
It was a rough moment for the Star Wars community, really for the world in general.
And Russian Rowlet says my most emotional Star Wars moment was when Just Too Good reviewed the Chrome TC-14 and you can see he wasn't wearing a shirt. Say that. Emotional in what way? Like, you started crying? 66 Brick says the platform is amazing.
Thank you.
Cantor says, why is Tarkin so thick in the Bad Batch?
He was young and healthy back then.
And Spherical Brick says, in the Umbara arc, the clone that went with 5 is a destroyable separatist flagship that died for it. Forgot his name though.
That was heavy, wasn't it? Or was that hard case? I don't remember. Someone will know. Someone always knows. No one's gonna know. They're gonna know. Remember that? It was popular on Instagram. People do those.
Cantor said it was hard case.
Yeah, hard case.
Music King said Tarkin aged so quick. I'm getting hungry, are you?
Kind of. I was thinking food.
Ooh, we have a donation.
Nice.
Director KW donated $5.
Dude, another one? He already donated 15.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
I know. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Is there a message?
It says a small bonus for your efforts today, LOL. Keep up the awesomeness, man, and enjoy both you and your wife's day.
Dude, a huge bonus. Thank you. That's awesome.
So kind of you.
Definitely made my day better, that's for sure. Oh man, I'm just too tired. Hopefully the stream wasn't too lame.
Yeah.
Shoot. Didn't think about that.
And what?
Well, I was gonna make doors, and I just realized now I can't make doors that open.
Why? Because you don't.
Well, because the door would have to be a sliding door. You'd have to slide open like this. Where's it gonna go? Anyway, well, that'll be for next week. Anyways, I think that'll wrap up this stream, guys. I'm gonna go take a nap or something. Good progress. I've got a lot of stuff to show you guys this week for building Cato and Neimoidia, so we may have a little bit longer of an episode coming out. We'll see. There's a lot to discuss, a lot to go over. So there's a lot of progress being made, which is good because for a while I was kind of a little stagnant with the progress. I was waiting on parts to come in. But anyways, thank you guys all so much for coming, and huge shout out to Director KW and Commander Crashed. Just absolutely slaying it with the donations today. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it because you guys that really goes a long way to helping fund the mocks and just helping me keep the channel alive. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. Do you have any last words? Does anybody in the chat have any last words?
I'm just saying bye. Director KW says always a great stream, man. No doubt about that. 66 said the stream is not lame.
Good.
And it says good. Well, I hope everyone has a good day. 66 Brick says can't wait for the episode tomorrow.
Gonna be thick. What was that? Well, we're gonna have to edit that out
That was live.
later.
Bye.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it, and until next time, what did you say?
I said
Happy building. You said I love you?